A couple of one-run games to open this series. Padres winning 4-3 in game one, and last night it was the Cubs prevailing 3-2. And we're set to go for the rubber game. Indeed, here in San Diego, the Cubs, when they've come to San Diego, have won 116 and lost 116. And the Cubs lineup, Joe Madden has them hitting this way, brought to you by Hyundai. Dexter Fowler, much like the lineup he's used throughout the entire series. Then Chris Bryant, the young phenom from the University of San Diego. Anthony Rizzo hitting .333. Starlin Castro, the cleanup hitter. Miguel Montero behind the plate. Jorge Soler in right field. Chris Coughlin, the left fielder. And again, Madden has his pitcher hitting eighth, Kyle Hendricks. And the young second baseman Addison Russell bats ninth.
Now, one of the things you're going to have to
look. And Kemp in the outfield from left to right. The infield, Middlebrooks and Amaris on the left side. Spangenberg at second, Solarte at first, and Norris behind the plate. Padres defense 10 runs in those 12 games.
Has he tried to show bunt this series, leading off?
Not really. Not seriously.
Remember, I called it last night, and I was way off. 0 for right out of the gate. Not showing bunt right there.
But respecting the possibility, Middlebrooks in on the grass at third base. And not a good start at 2-0 on that fastball missing away.
Well, there's Middlebrooks. Now he kind of backs up a little bit, but he'll creep in a little bit. 2-0, hitters count.
Breaking ball for a strike. Well, actually, that's just a fastball that cut in there. A Padre killer. Fowler, .375 average in 23 games. There's the changeup, 3-1. All 4 pitches on the outside. And he walks the leadoff man. That's exactly what Bud Black and the Padres hoped he would not do.
One thing I want to keep an eye on as Chris Bryant comes to the plate tonight also with Despaigne is shaking off Derek Norris. I think this is one of those games where go with Derek Norris. Whatever he puts down, throw that pitch, throw to the glove, take all the thinking out of it.
Here's Chris Bryant off to an excellent start in his rookie season, hitting .291. He leads the team in RBIs, and there's a good fastball at 92. Midst of a 9-game hitting streak is Bryant. And his on-base percentage, #2 in the major leagues, behind Bryce Harper. I'm sorry. That's a deep drive to center field, and it's carrying long, and Bryant is going to circle the bases with his 5th home run of the season. So you hope for the best, and the worst jumps up on Despaigne and the Padres. A walk and a home run from Bryant, and it's 2-0 Cubs.
After getting ahead on the fastball, up and away for a strike. The next pitch is a hanging breaking ball. Pitch #2, Fox Tracks, brought to you by Honda. A short stride, and Chris Bryant gets extended. This kid's some kind of strong.
2 more RBIs to 27 now to lead the Cubs. Standing 6 strikeouts. He's allowed only 3 base hits. Despaigne gave up the 2-run homer to Chris Bryant in the first inning. He had walked Fowler, and Bryant hits his 5th homer of the year. Has settled down, scattered some hits since, and has logged 6 innings, allowed 2 runs, 6 hits, 2 walks, and 4 strikeouts. And we move to the 7th inning. Addison Russell at the top of the order, Fowler and Bryant. As Dale Thayer is our El Cajon Ford pitching change.
Well, Despaigne kept him at 2 after that one bad pitch in the first inning. Goose eggs the rest of the way. Now it's Dale Thayer's job to hold these Cubs at 2.
Young Russell struck out and singled to right field. No, we live in this closed world of sports. In many ways, you feel closed. You know, you got lots of fans and everything. You just don't know who is listening. You know, it's the people that care so much about this game, and we would, you know, adulation toward them. Russell got all of that from Thayer, and it's going to be 3-0 when that lands. His third home run of the year. Addison Russell, 21 years young.
Well, like the hanging breaking ball early on from Despaigne to Chris Bryant. That looked like a hanging breaking ball out of the hand of D Thayer. Yes, it was. And it was middle in. Recognized it, stayed back just long enough to keep it fair.
Well, the Sunday Shields will look for his 6th win. Carlos Frias for the Dodgers. Bolsinger and Frias combined are 5-1, replacing Ryu and McCarthy, both injured for the season. There's Spangenberg, a line drive right to the shortstop. One away.
Nothing you can do there, Corey. Hit it well, put a good swing on it.
Meanwhile, Hendricks has now set a personal record going beyond 8 innings. He once last year pitched 8 innings. Now into the 9th, and next pitch will be number 100. Norris 0 for 3. Padres need a couple of base runners. Bring up the big guns. 2 ground balls to third and a strikeout for Norris. Excellent control. Hendricks has been able to place his pitches right where he wants them. No walks.
Look at that. Starts off the plate, ends up outer half with the 2-seamer at 89.
Good eye takes the pitch off the plate. 2-1. He's had only a couple of 3-ball counts tonight. Fly ball routine, right field Soler. 2 away. Well, time for our Bill Howe plays of the game, and it features Kyle Hendricks' work. Allowing just 5 hits, all singles, no walks, 7 strikeouts for the 25-year-old from Mission Viejo and Dartmouth University.
Working it in, out, up and down, back and forth with the changeup. And there you see the line score.
Pitching like a Phi Beta Kappa. Matt Kemp, a couple of strikeouts, singled his last time. Let's see if that opens the gates and turns that wheel around to a positive cycle.
Well, it's really amazing. 17 times tonight, the Padre hitters have seen 3 or fewer pitches during an at-bat from Hendricks.
And they're down to their final strike. Pitch away from being shut out for the 7th time this year. Another surprising development with the hitters that they have in that lineup. Last year, they led the National League being shut out. 7 high this year. Fly ball to right field. Soler, when it lands in his glove, the Cubs have taken the series. Final score tonight, Cubs and Hendricks 3, the Padres 0. Here's